Well, the visuals that we are about to show you is that of Chief Minister Stalin filing his nomination papers. This is going to be a heated battle that we can see with much fanfare, with his sister there, Kanimoi, by his side. You have MK Stalin filing the nomination papers. These are the visuals which are coming in. Remember, just yesterday, Stalin had actually released the manifesto of the DMK ahead of the elections. That itself had led to a massive war of words about where the inspiration apparently has come from. But on the other hand, you have many people who have said that it is a pro-woman, pro-people manifesto which has been promised by Chief Minister Stalin. Even as we speak, you can see the visuals which are coming in of Chief Minister Stalin preparing for the big push, the final push which is coming in. Of course, yesterday there were grants which have been made, coupons which have been given, and many have called it a pro-poor manifesto which has been given. And now we expect Chief Minister Stalin to file his nomination very shortly. Remember, this is going to be a big one. He's going to be filing his nomination papers in some time. In fact, we are going to be going across to Dharini and getting you more details on the ground as well. Let me go across to Dharini. Dharini, tell us what's happening on the ground now after the manifesto filing of nomination papers today.
Well, in a short while from now, TVK Chief Vijay will file his nomination for the Perambur Assembly seat. In fact, we are right now standing inside Ambedkar Arts and Science College in Vyasarpadi area. So this is where Vijay will file his nomination for the Perambur Assembly seat. In fact, we are showing you visuals of TVK's General Secretary N. Anand. So he has arrived at the location. In another few minutes, Vijay will also reach this location and he'll file the nomination for the Perambur seat. Likewise, we're also given to understand through sources that Vijay will file his nomination for the Tiruchi East seat on April 2. So these are the visuals of Mr. N. Anand, TVK's General Secretary. He has come to the location before Vijay, and in another few minutes Vijay will reach this very same location. And alongside, we also have to speak about how Chief Minister MK Stalin is, going to file nomination from the Kolathur Assembly constituency in a short while from now. We're given to understand that the Chief Minister has also reached Kolathur, and he will be filing his nomination in another few minutes. So both Vijay and the Chief Minister, they'll be filing their nominations simultaneously from Kolathur and Perambur respectively. So it is definitely a big day for both the DMK and Vijay's Tamilak Vechi Kalagam. The two chief ministerial faces, that is Mr. Vijay and Chief Minister MK Stalin, both of them, they'll be filing nominations simultaneously for the upcoming assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. And talking about the constituencies, Perambur and Kolathur, they are neighboring regions here in North Chennai. They both share a border. And Chennai is usually considered to be a DMK fortress. All the 16 assembly constituencies in Chennai, a majority of the times they'll be won by the DMK candidates, and for that reason Chennai is usually considered to be a DMK fortress. But this time, TVK has made all its second line leaders, and also Mr. Vijay, he himself is contesting from Chennai. Vijay is going to contest from Perambur, as we all know, and Adavarjuna, who is a very prominent figure in TVK, he'll be contesting from Billivakkam. Likewise, Mr. N. Anand, who is another prominent figure in TVK, he'll be contesting from the T Nagar Assembly constituency. So TVK is planning to hit at the DMK at its stronghold. The TVK wants to hit at the DMK.
Right. TVK Vijay is challenging MK Stalin at his own stronghold of Chennai, North Chennai to be precise. Let me go across to Imran also, who's joining us. Imran, it's going to be the battle of the biggies when it comes to Tamil Nadu today. On one hand, you have Vijay filing his nomination. On the other hand, you have Chief Minister Stalin. We are just looking at how they are going to be squaring off with each other. However, the popularity of Vijay, is that going to translate into votes? That's going to be the big question. And even as we speak, I believe we are getting these visuals coming in of Stalin. He's just arrived there. Live visuals are coming in of Stalin. He's arrived there to file his nomination papers. Over to you, Imran. The battle of the biggest names in Tamil Nadu.
Sir, photographer, sir. Well, absolutely. You can see here Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has come here now to file his nomination. As important day, the nomination have started in Tamil Nadu. As we can see, Vijay is there and M.K. Stalin is there. Sir, one word, sir, before going inside. Mr. Stalin. So there you see Chief Minister Stalin didn't say a word, but he's going now inside the polling booth now to file his nomination. And today starts the filing of the nomination, even though there are 8 days there for filing of the nomination. But because of the holidays in between, the nomination time is only for 4 days now. And the last day of filing of the nomination is on April 9th. We have seen this is a high-pitched battle now. And in fact, it was earlier not planned for the Chief Minister to file his nomination. It was on the 6th. But now looking at the high stakes now, where Vijay is also filing now nomination for Perambur, our Kolathur constituency, the Chief Minister Hone constituency, where he has won from 3 times here, he's come here to file the nomination. There are many strict regulations which the Election Commission has put. One candidate can come with not more than 3 vehicles, and the vehicle should be more than 100 meters from the file where the nomination is filed. As you can see here inside right now, a high stakes battle in Tamil Nadu, and the Chief Minister has come here to file his nomination. Vijay, as my colleague was were there now, Dharani, where Vijay is filing his nomination. Later in the day, Deputy Chief Minister and Udayanidhi Stalin, the Chief CM Stalin's son, will be filing his nomination and starting his campaign rally today. So the stakes are real now, and they have started in Tamil Nadu, where nomination has started today. Both the top opposition leader TVK Vijay and CM Stalin are filing their nominations today.
Well, these are the visuals that you can see on your screens. Chief Minister Stalin filing his nomination papers. I find it very interesting, Imran. You're absolutely right. 6th of April is when the Chief Minister was supposed to file his nomination papers. That has been preponed. Is this also an indication that the fight is getting more and more real, that it gives him more leeway, more time to connect with the electorates? Is that one of the reasons? Yesterday he released the manifesto. Many have said that it is a pro-poor and pro-people manifesto, so that he can connect better with the voters, the electorate on the ground. Is that why he's preponed it? Imran?
Well, absolutely. In fact, what the reading is that after you announce the poll manifesto, and especially the highlight of the scheme is that 8,000 rupees coupons for the women, where they can buy washing machine, TV or refrigerator. Even they can exchange with their old refrigerator and buy it from the nearby locality. It will be quite a hit targeting towards the women voters, and many of the schemes are targeted towards women voters, and pro-poor is the manifesto is. Now here earlier supposed to file its nomination on April 6th, but today today they decided the late turn of events that yesterday night CM decided to file the nomination today. Looks like he doesn't want to cut any leeway for TVK Vijay and do not want to give any limelight for the TVK Vijay's party, that he has come here today to file the nomination in his constituency at Kolathur. And we've seen that the DMK is losing no stone unturned as far as the campaigning is concerned. They do not want to slack like last. They do not want to cut any corners to any opposition party over this, and they want to get going from the day one itself, to charge the voters, to energize the voters, and also to ensure that there is no cut corners for opposition parties, especially to the popular actor and politician now turned Vijay. As you can see here, they've also bought a vehicle now. There's a jeep there. So probably after the filing of the nomination, CM will travel in the jeep, which is very close from now, where the Gandhi Circle. He's going to address the crowd, is what we're getting to know. He is not starting election campaign, but he's starting to will deliver a speech, is what we're getting to know from the party sources. But intense campaigning happening here, and we can see that the DMK and especially CM Stalin himself leading from this front and ensuring that no corners are cut for other opposition parties, especially Vijay, whose popularity, DMK is not undermining, but taking no chances there. Even the DMK trying to ensure that in fact earlier, as I said before, he was supposed to file his nomination on April 6th, but he has decided to file it today, and ensuring that no stone unturned is there as far as the politics is concerned. And we see here that sea of supporters for the CM Stalin have come out to see their favorite leader. Stalin has won this constituency multiple times in Kolathur, and today he's filing the nomination. Later in the day, his son, Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin, will also be from the Kanchipuram. He'll be starting his campaign rally. So day one itself is get going, even though it is, like I said earlier, it is 8 days for filing of the nomination, but in between, because of the public holidays, they are left with only 4 days, and that all the people or the candidates are trying to maximize there and ensure that they file nomination at a particular event so that they can get maximum publicity and coverage.
Well, I find it very interesting, Imran, that of course you have the likes of Stalin who are going to be leading the DMK charge, but he's also put his faith in at least 60 first-timers as well. Is this also an indication that the anti-incumbency wave is going to be broken with the fact that there are a lot of new faces who've been given tickets, 60 of them out of 164?
Well, absolutely. They're trying to break the anti-incumbency, and also the fact that they are giving up new faces there. 60 plus candidates have been given new seats, and in fact 18 of them are women. So these are the DMK is trying to ensure that they beat the anti-incumbency. They've also announced huge poll promises in their manifesto, 35 lakh laptops to students. They have, they're giving to from women the 1,200 rupees what they're giving, increase to 2,000, and also now this 8,000 rupees coupon. Apart from that, many such for SC/ST and OBC students they have given. Also, they have given what DMK claims are the highest representation for minority candidates in the seat allocation. So all this, DMK is losing no stone unturned. They know that they have a very strong contender in TVK Vijay, who is not just a popular actor who's getting a lot of attraction towards his political party, but even though he's just a novice, has just started his career, but even then they are not leaving no stone unturned. In the time we can see the effect of it. The chief minister, who was supposed to file his nomination on April 6th, has decided otherwise to file his nomination today itself, from day one, trying to energize himself and leading from the front. Now, how much Vijay will be able to cut into DMK's votes, if we have to wait and see. And some would say that it will be possible, very sizable dent will be there in DMK, but how much will that translate into numbers, we have to see on the polling day. But as of right now, he is giving a tough fight, and the effect of it we can see that the chief minister, who was supposed to file nomination 6, has now turned out to file it on the day one of the nomination, and they're leaving no stone unturned as far as the media coverage is concerned, or the slack for the opposition is concerned. They're leaving no stone unturned. They're saying we'll go ahead right face to face from day one itself on this issue. Now, right yesterday they announced their big manifesto. They call it as a Super Sixer manifesto. That's what the CM Stalin tweeted about it, and now from day one itself he has come here to file his nomination. Later in the day, his son Udayanidhi Stalin, also from Kanchipuram, he'll be starting his campaign. So the DMK leaving no stone unturned there for Vijay, even though Vijay is also filing his nomination and starting his campaign today. But DMK is saying that from day one itself, we were going to be on our feet. Even though we have announced a big bold promise, we are a ruling government, but we're not going to slack on this issue.
Well, absolutely. DMK saying that we are going to be taking the bull by the horn, but then we've always seen, Imran, when it comes to the state of Tamil Nadu, they've always blessed the two alternates. Many have called it a duopoly. It used to be Karunanidhi or J. Lalita, who are alternating in power. That entire equation now has changed on the ground, with Stalin coming in, with the two big matriarchs and patriarch no longer there. Stalin is trying for the first time now to break that alternating government trend. Will a lot of this come down to the performance of the government, or what it has promised in its manifesto?
Well, absolutely, we have to wait and see. Let me take some more actions to it. So, Stalin nomination file करने के लिए स्टालिन नॉमिनेशन फाइल करने के लिए क्या लग रहा है कि क्या इस बार रिपीट करेंगे? डीएमके गवर्नमेंट रिपीट होगी? इंशाल्लाह डीएमके गवर्नमेंट रिपीट आएगा इंशाल्लाह ताला. We are working for DMK government because the government is very good government now. Yeah. There is no collection or other issues. Now DMK government is the Dravida model government. Is India number one. நான்காவது முறையும் கொளத்தூர் வாக்காளர் மக்கள் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தின் வேட்பாளராக மதச்சார்பற்ற கூட்டணி வேட்பாளராக நிறுத்தப்பட்டிருக்கிறது என்னை அமோகமான வாக்கு வித்தியாசத்தில். They're saying that more than 200 seats is what the workers are confident about, but we'll actually have to see the numbers. தமிழகம் முழுவதும் கூட்டணி நீங்க வலுவா அமைச்சிருக்கிற ஒரு டாக் இருக்கு.
எப்படியான ஒரு பிரச்சாரம் இருக்குன்னு எதிர்பார்க்கலாம்?
எப்போதும் போல வருவார். எப்போதும் போல வருவார். நன்றி சார். நன்றி.
Well, you just got a glimpse of MK Stalin, the incumbent chief minister who is going to make a bid for his second term. And this is going to be very critical because in Tamil Nadu, we've seen alternating governments of DMK, of AIDMK. As we were discussing, things have changed a lot. With Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi no more, now it is up to the young guns. You have Edapadi Palanisamy who's heading the NDA alliance. And on the other hand, you have MK Stalin. He's managed to swing it last year. Will he manage to break the anti-incumbency wave? That's the big question. In fact, Imran's there on the ground getting us minute-by-minute updates. It's very interesting. MK Stalin was supposed to file his nomination papers on the 6th of April. However, he has preponed it. Today is the first day of filing of nomination papers. He's taken this opportunity to actually go ahead and file his nomination papers. And you can see how there is a public address also which is happening. It seems that the chief minister is going to hit the ground running. Right after filing his nomination papers, he was addressing the cadres. You can see how rows of people from the DMK associated with the party, those who are supporters of the party, have lined the streets to catch a glimpse of Stalin as he files his nomination paper. That has just happened. And also there is a red jeep that we can see.
எத்தனை மணி போட்டியாக இருந்தாலும் எங்களுடைய கூட்டணிக்கு தான் சாதகமாக இருக்கும்.
Jeep rally. It's an impromptu rally. Stalin is in an open jeep driving across Chennai, connecting with the electorate, because I think he also realizes a lot is at stake. This is the second term that he is going to attempt, and this is going to be at a time when Vijay is challenging the DMK in its own stronghold of Chennai. Stalin has hit the ground running. Instead of 6th, he has preponed his filing of nomination papers. He has filed it today itself, the 30th of March, instead of the 6th of April. And right after that, there's no time for him to rest. Right after that, you saw Chief Minister Stalin go out, address the cadres, speak to the media personnel, and in a red jeep, he is traveling, openly waving and reaching out to the people. Let me go across to Dharini, who's also joining us. Dharini, two big blockbuster nominations which are happening. On one hand, Chief Minister Stalin. On the other hand, you have Vijay filing his nomination papers not too far away. Optics of the two of them doing this simultaneously. Well, we'll try and reconnect with Dharini, but on the right-hand side of your screen, you can see Vijay filing his nomination papers. The first time ever. After he has taken the electoral plunge, Vijay has thrown his hat in the electoral ring, in the political hustings. He's going to test out his vision for Tamil Nadu, but also test out the popularity. If the popularity that he has had in cinema is going to translate into votes on the ground, if the box office success is going to be replicated in the ballot boxes, that's the big question when it comes to Vijay. Let me go across to Imran. Imran, you there where Stalin has just filed the nomination in an open jeep. He's now having what seems to be an impromptu roadshow. But on the other hand, we are also showing our viewers visuals of Vijay filing his nomination. One of the two seats that he's going to be contesting. Many have asked, why? Why two seats? Is it a safe seat and a backup just in case he loses one to DMK?
Well, absolutely. In fact, that's what the TVK source informed, that that's a plan, has to have one safe seat in case there is another heat wave. And we can see Stalin too, just after filing his nomination, this was not planned. It was impromptu. He has now started this campaign rally. Now it's officially CMK kicks off his campaign rally here in his assembly constituency. It's rainful. Rain on air. Officers, now you see that open jeep. Now he's now campaigning there in Kolathur, his constituency. nomination, and then he is now, starting his campaign rally. Now he is going to short well from now. That is the circle, just 100 meters from now. He's going to address the crowd there. We'll wait and see what CM Stalin will say to his supporters. Before that, his nomination. Exclusive Times now, he said that this will be a victory for the DMK supporters, and he said workers will be. This is not just mine. It will be DMK workers' victory if he wins, and also the party comes to power. DMK, they're leaving no stone unturned. In fact, it's supposed to file its nomination on 6, as I said earlier, but now it's a late turn of events in the night. They changed the plans and asked the CM to start the campaign rally today itself from day one, go from it, and leave no slack for the opposition party, and especially for TVK's Vijay, who's also filing his nomination today. Now, we see that there's a sea of supporters have turned up for the chief minister. He is strong. He's 3 times he has from his constituent. There shouldn't be any for Stalin to win. The question is about how much of a dent Vijay will do for DMK. One's prediction is now
well, there seems to be a problem there with Imran's audio-video connection, but of course, he's right there in front of Chief Minister Stalin's red jeep, where he's taking out an impromptu road yatra, it appears, right after he filed the nomination papers. You have Chief Minister Stalin out in a red jeep waving to his supporters, connecting with the electorate, and all of this significantly just a day after he released the manifesto. No time to rest, hitting the ground running instead of 6th of April, preponing the filing of his nomination papers to the 30th of March. That's the kind of urgency which is being shown. Let me go across to Mr. R. Rajagopalan, who's joining us, a senior political analyst. Mr. Rajagopalan, what do you make of it? What is the reason behind this haste by Chief Minister Stalin? Do they feel that Vijay may just benefit from the stardom that he already enjoys, may just get reflected in the ballot boxes? After all, Stalin is fighting an incumbency wave.
No, anti-incumbency is there definitely, but Stalin is filing. Almost all the candidates are filing, because from tomorrow onwards, 4 days, Tamil Nadu is having a series of holidays. Good Friday and other reasons, and April 1st, like that. That is why Election Commission has not given extra time. That is the reason why everyone is from April 6th. They have advanced it to March 30th. And Vijay also filed the nomination. Now, coming to the point, ADMK is also filing the nomination today. Almost all the things. But one thing is certain, the DMK is also giving a lot of freebies to the voters, and it's also facing anti-incumbency more. The allies of the DMK, especially the Congress, is not in tune with the DMK. Rahul Gandhi and MK Stalin have not spoken to each other for the last 6 months. There is a big tug-of-war between Rahul Gandhi and Stalin. DMK and Congress is taking place. With that backdrop, I am very sure MK Stalin will give a good fight to Edappadi Palaniswamy and also to Mr. TVK party Vijay. The atmosphere in Tamil Nadu is getting hotting up. Election is getting its fire up. It's a very interesting election, because DMK, his allies are also not in tune with them. Many of the MLAs are being changed.
But Mr. Rajagopalan, that's an interesting point that you raised about the alliance partners of the DMK, because many, such as the VCK, for example, are not very happy about the fact that DMDK is being given a priority. Is that internal rift likely going to hurt DMK? Because Stalin seems to be experimenting here, experimenting with stitching together smaller alliance partners, which has not been something that the DMK has done in the past. This time, they've given up their own seat to try and accommodate their alliance partners. Will this experiment work with more alliance partners?
It's a risky job. It's a gamble. Mr. MK Stalin is a tall leader. He knows how the wind blows. But at the same time, the allies of DMK are unhappy with the DMK, because Congress has got 28 seats, DMDK has got 10 seats, and apart from that, 1 Rajya Sabha seat. DMK also given 1 Rajya Sabha seat to Congress. Congress also 28.
Yes.
DMDK 1 Rajya Sabha. Therefore, there is a disgruntlement. CPM is very unhappy. Even MDMK, Vaiko's party, they say, we are all crying, but still we are smiling. We got only 5 seats. We don't want this one. Like that, they can throw it out. But for the benefit of the alliance, they are sticking. DMK is facing a tough alliance partners. There is also a problem with DMK that voters are unhappy because of the drug issue, because of the illicit attack, lot of rape taking place, lot of murders taking place. Even the former governor of Tamil Nadu, R.N. Ravi, stated there are 22,000 murderers and 65,000 widows are in there because of the drug menace, because of the illicit drug. Therefore, Mr. Stalin, DMK chief, is trying to give freebies to women and 8,000 rupees coupon like that. So this is not going to work. And TVK Vijay is also making a very inroads into the DMK side. ADMK is also good fighting. My understanding, Meghna, this election is going to throw a hung assembly because there is no one will get a majority.
No one's going to get a majority is what Rajagopalanji has predicted for us. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out in the electoral hustings. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me go back across to Imran, who's also joining us. Well, Imran, many are saying that it is going to be Stalin's manifesto, the pro-woman, pro-poor manifesto, which is going to be one of the biggest game changers. On the other hand, they are saying it is Vijay's popularity. Where does that leave the NDA led by EPS, Edapadi Palanisamy? Who is the greatest contender to the DMK?
Well, absolutely. It's freebies after freebies. We saw ADMK announcing freebies, Vijay announcing freebies, and we also have DMK which announced massive freebies. In fact, last poll manifesto had more than 500 popular schemes for the people. Now they say that after the 400 they have fulfilled is what they're saying. But you see many opportunists saying that 3/4 of the promise are not fulfilled. But the DMK blames that for the centre, saying that the centre didn't announce the budget for those, and that's the reason some of the schemes fell short. But this time they have also leave no stone unturned. In fact, many of the schemes which they have announced earlier, they have doubled the amount we allocated for that. In fact, 1,200 rupees what were given for the women. It's now given to 2,000 rupees. For fishermen, what was 1,000 is returned up to 2,000 rupees.
I need to interrupt you there for a moment. We also have psephologist and political analyst Mr. JVC Sriram joining us. Good afternoon to you, sir. How do you see everything that's panning out, and what's your take on what might happen? Big day today. Vijay, of course, filing his nomination in Perambur, and M.K. Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, filing his nomination from a bastion of Kolathur. How do you see what's going to transpire?
அதான் டெல்லியும் தமிழ்நாடும் போராடுது. டெல்லி வந்து தமிழ்நாடு போராடிட்டு இருக்கு. தமிழ்நாட்டு உரிமையை காப்பாற்றுறதுக்காக இந்த வெற்றி பெரிய வெற்றியா போகுது.
Well, Mr. M.K. Stalin appears to be quite confident of a victory in the upcoming Tamil Nadu election. Let's get a word in from Mr. JVC Sriram as well. How do you see it all panning out, Mr. Sriram?
Yeah, I think Kolathur, in spite of whatever anti-incumbency is there against the DMK government, I think Mr. Stalin should be able to comfortably win from Kolathur. That's the take of mine.
But what about Vijay in Perambur, Vijay in Tiruchi East? This is, of course, a very fragmented election in terms of the number of players that are in. Some people believe that Vijay might cut into votes when it comes to both the DMK alliance and the AIDMK alliance. How do you see it going forward?
In Perambur is going to be interesting. From whatever, ground reports we had on yesterday, because yesterday once he filed his nomination, we ran a tracker at Trichy East, and we found that Vijay was not gaining huge traction there. DMK is still leading as far as Trichy East is concerned. But at Perambur, we need to wait and watch, because PMK is also fielded an important person there, the lady who used to contest in Dindigul parliamentary seat. So we need to watch. See, Siddharth, one thing we need to keep in mind. In 2021 also there was a five-corner contest. In 2024, 6 also there was a five-corner contest. In 2021 there was ADMK, there was DMK, then there was Nam Tamil Katchi, then there was Amamuka, that is Dinakaran's faction contesting, and Kamal Hassan's MNM. So this whole thing of multi-corner contest has become possible right from 2016. Because in 2016 we saw 4-corner contest, in our 5-corner contest because Patali Makalkachi contested separately. In 2021, we saw a 5-corner contest, and even in 2026, we are seeing a 5-corner contest with a new entrant in Vijay.
Absolutely. So a 5-cornered contest is not necessarily a guarantee that the votes necessarily will get so fragmented that you might actually even have a hung assembly. We'll wait and see as to what happens. But let's get a word in from Mr. Saravanan as well of the DMK. Mr. Saravanan, big day today. Mr. M.K. Stalin, of course, filing his nomination in Kolathur. But you have multiple players in this election. How do you see it going forward, sir? Mr. Saravanan.
Today, so we'll be able to emerge victorious.
உங்களை வெயிட் பண்ண சொன்னாரு உங்களை இங்க வெயிட் பண்ண சொன்னாரு
இல்ல NDA Tamil Nadu versus Delhi. So we will be able to sweep these elections. The kind of measures we have taken, the welfare measures and everything, ensures that we will sweep the elections. We will win more than 200 seats.
More than 200 seats, Mr. Saravanan, in 2011 and 2016. In 2016, of course, many people believe that because Tamil Nadu has a trend of governance or governments alternating every 5 years, it could very well be the DMK that might come to power. But AIDMK at that point in time managed to buck that trend, winning consecutive elections in 2011 and 2016. Of course, the story in 2021 was different. Do you believe that 2026 will repeat the trend of 2011 and 2016 that we saw?
See, if you look at across the country,
yes,
all the states have returned their incumbent government. That is the trend. This is the new trend that is sweeping across the country. You look at West Bengal, you look at Madhya Pradesh, you look at Bihar, you look at Maharashtra, you look at Haryana, any state, the incumbent has returned to power.
And
So
final, yes,
that
yes.
is one trend. And there is a pro-incumbency wave. Leave the trends. Let's come to specific.
Okay.
Case of state of Tamil Nadu. We have a pro-incumbency wave sweeping the state of Tamil Nadu. So we will be able to win these elections.
And a pro-incumbency wave, sir, despite new entrants wanting to basically capture a big chunk of what is your vote bank, TVK and Vijay, of course, launching a blitzkrieg of their own, and he also files his nomination today. What do you make of their chances?
See, Mr. Vijay has lost the battle already. He has filed in 2 seats. That is because he knows he is unsure of his victory. When a leader himself is unsure of his victory, how can he ensure the victory of his other party members? So he has lost that battle already. He may be a Twitter sensation. He may be a social media sensation. But on the ground, their presence is negligible. And I don't think they're going to make any impact.
All right, Mr. Saravanan, we'll wait and see as to what happens. This is, of course, a big election indeed. The DMK putting out all stops. Mr. M.K. Stalin, of course, filing his nomination today from a bastion of Kolathur constituency. And you also see simultaneously on the other side of your screen, Vijay as well holding a roadshow, filing his nomination from the Perambur constituency. He's contesting from 2 seats this time round, Perambur as well as Trichy East. It remains to be seen as to what kind of impact that he has in terms of denting the vote shares of all the alliances in the fray. Let me go across to Dharani, who's been tracking Vijay's electoral debut as well. Dharani, take us through what's happening, the scenes around you, where Vijay is holding a roadshow near Perambur.
Well, a few minutes back, Vijay filed his nomination from the Perambur Assembly constituency, and in another 1 hour, Vijay is officially going to launch his campaign for the upcoming assembly elections. He's going to launch his campaign from Perambur itself. So, in another 1 hour, around 2 p.m., Vijay will launch his campaign. But meanwhile, after filing his nomination, he came out of the returning officer's office here, cabin here, and he showed a thumbs up to the supporters who had gathered over here. And Vijay also shifted himself from his personal car to his campaign vehicle, which is a symbolic message that he's going to launch his campaign today in Perambur. And of course, as we all know, he is going to contest from 2 seats. Apart from Perambur, he is also going to contest from the Tirchi East seat. So both Tirchi and Chennai, they are seen as the fortresses of the ruling Dravid all the 16 assembly constituencies in Chennai and all of the assembly constituencies in Tirchi area, these are considered to be the strongholds of ruling Dravid Munnetra Kalagam, and TVK wants to hit the DMK right at its stronghold, and that is why Mr. Vijay has decided to contest in 1 seat from Chennai and 1 seat from Tirchi is what sources tell us. And Vijay is banking heavily on the youth population, and he's also banking heavily on the women votes because of Vijay has announced his vision for the women population of Tamil Nadu and also for the youth population. As far as the women is concerned, Vijay has told monthly monetary assistance of rupees 2,500 will be provided, and for Diwali, a silk saree will be provided to all the women, and 3 gas cylinders will be 6 gas cylinders, pardon me, 6 gas cylinders will be given for free for all the families every year. These are some of the key poll promises that have been made by Mr. Vijay. So his focus primarily is on the youth population and the women population, and that is why he has chosen 2 urban seats, 1 in Chennai and 1 in Tirchi, to contest this time.
All right, Dharani, stay with us. So the women constituency, the women population of Tamil Nadu, something of enormous importance as far as the TVK is concerned. But Imran, coming to you, where Mr. M.K. Stalin is having his own roadshow, of course, after having filed his nomination in Kolathur, the DMK is also very aggressively wooing the women electorate of Tamil Nadu through its several welfare initiatives. Take us through that, Imran.
Well, absolutely. We have seen that DMK last time poll promise has announced about free education for girl students. Now it's extended up to 10th standard. Now he's also about the 1,200 rupees is extended to 2,000 rupees. He's the clincher of the crown jewel of this schemes which have announced is the 8,000 rupees coupon. Some would call that as a bribe, but the DMK says it says for the women who are below poverty line, who does not pay taxes, for them to buy refrigerator, washing machine or fridge, they can buy with that 8,000 rupees coupon. Even they can exchange with their old items if they have, they can exchange it and buy a new one, and it could be bought from a nearby store, from any of the nearby stores around their house. This is a big scheme announced by the DMK catering towards the women voters, and like Dharani was saying, all of them are trying to, despite political parties, are trying to woo the young women voters here, especially women voters there, targeting them. All the schemes have been announced. In fact, there are 35 lakh laptops is what the government has announced. Also, these education subsidies for the SC/ST and OBC students have been doubled. Also, there are many girl childs there. There with a few Wi-Fi universities. It's all of the SOPs have been promised. Many experts would say that it will be a huge burden on the tax checker, and especially the NDA, which has been targeting, saying that this will be a huge burden on the state exchequer. But the DMK combats it, saying that they have been also increasing the revenue of the state. They are finding new opportunities to increase the revenue of the state, and this Tamil Nadu is a role model for even the center to follow, is what the DMK retorts back. How much of this we have to wait and see. How much of the schemes announced by both the parties, and especially by DMK, will help them out in the elections, and how much women voters turn sway towards the DMK or ADMK. We have to all the TVK. We have to wait and see on the election day. But now all parties are wooing the electorate, going all of their way to increase welfare schemes, especially targeting towards women.
All right, let me go across to Dharani as well. Dharani, Imran just briefed us about the illiteracy coupon scheme that the DMK has launched. The TVK, of course, also has proposed a 2,500 rupee monthly assistance for women. But the AIDMK, not wanting to be left behind, Dharani, has also tried to outmatch all of this by floating or promising 10,000 rupee family support scheme as well. So the women electorate of Tamil Nadu could very well play a decisive role in the outcome of this election. Dharani.
Well, definitely, as much as we talk about Vijay and Stalin, we also have to talk about the poll promises that have been made by ADMK General Secretary Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. ADMK has told that they will be crediting a one-time payment of rupees 10,000 to all the families in Tamil Nadu. So this will be a relief fund for them to tackle inflation and other expenses is what Mr. Adipati Palaniswamy has told. So all the ration card holding families in Tamil Nadu, they'll get rupees 10,000 as a one-time credit. Apart from that, the ongoing monthly monetary assistance scheme for women, the payment of that will be increased from rupees 1,000 to rupees 2,000 every month. And Mr. Adipati Palaniswamy has also told that he'll be providing a free refrigerator to all the ration card holding families. All the families in Tamil Nadu will get a free refrigerator, and they'll also be getting 3 gas cylinders for free if the ADMK comes to power. So these are all some of the key highlights from the ADMK's manifesto. So definitely the women have a lot to choose from, because all the political parties, it looks like, be it Vijay's TVK or the ruling Dravida Munnetra Kalagam or ADMK, they all have similar promises in hand. All of them are providing a monthly monetary assistance for women, which is nothing less than 2,000 rupees, free gas cylinders, free laptops, and in fact, Stalin has went on to give a coupon of rupees 8,000. So the women voters, they'll be a deciding factor as far as the assembly elections in Tamil Nadu is concerned, because they are more in numbers than the male voters.
Absolutely.
51% of Tamil Nadu's electorate are women, so they'll definitely play a very decisive role in choosing who the ultimate winner is. And that is why all these political parties, they are having their focus strongly on women, and they are trying to woo women with all these announcements about household appliances, saris, and monthly monetary assistance.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right about the fact that the final electoral list that's been published in the state of Tamil Nadu reveals that there are 51% women as far as the overall electorate is concerned, so they outnumber men. So the manner in which they vote will ultimately decide the outcome of the Tamil Nadu election, which goes to the polls, of course, on the 23rd of April. Let me go across once again to Imran. Mr. M.K. Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, did briefly speak upon filing his nomination in Kolathur as well. What do people within the DMK make of the fragmented election that we are currently witnessing, and particularly the role that Vijay may or may not play in terms of eating into the vote banks of each of the 2 major alliances in the state? Imran.
Well, the starting criticism of the DMK is that Vijay lacks any Dravidian ideology, or he doesn't have any ideological base. He's just riding on his popularity as a film actor is what they feel. They feel that he lacks any kind of coherent ideology to counter the North versus South divide. Second thing, they see that, he is just one-man show, whereas the DMK is a cadre-based party which has been in this field of Tamil Nadu, and the CM has promised, the DMK party has promised many deliverables on this schemes. They have said that they have many schemes they have announced, and they have fulfilled almost 90% of the schemes, and the rest they say blame it on the center. They feel that Vijay's charisma is only for people to watch, but whereas far as the deliverables are concerned, DMK is a party which has cadre base, which is ideological base, and also been in the power, and they have also been delivering what they have promised. However, they do not rule out the popularity of the Vijay, and in fact the effect of it, which you can see that CM was supposed to file nomination on 6, but he has started.
He's brought it forward. Today. Absolutely, high stakes battle on the cards in the state of Tamil Nadu, which goes to the polls on the 23rd. There are 28 million women as part of the electorate in Tamil Nadu, as opposed to 27 million men. The women might end up making all the difference in the outcome. Dharani, as well as Imran, many thanks for your inputs. We'll slip into a short break.